Hello, teacher Tande here again. I said in my last video, which was like 5 minutes ago, I said I would make a video about teaching tips and suggestions for VIPKID. I've only taught 26 classes, but a lot of them have been short notices, and I feel like I'm already prepared every time I teach a new class. So I wanted to show some of the things that I have around me and in my area. None of this costs more than $5. Please take note of that. All right, so first, at the top, I have VIPKID. Found that on Teachers Pay Teachers. Actually, I found it on Pinterest, and Pinterest led me to Teachers Pay Teachers. Then next, I have some posters that I got at the Dollar Tree. I didn't buy them for VIPKID. I was a first and second grade teacher, so I had those in my classroom. I'm now in sixth grade, so I didn't need them anymore in sixth grade. So I got those from the Dollar Tree. I also had this clock that I had from Dollar Tree that I used when I taught clock or time in first grade, first and second. I have the numbers. I got this off Teachers Pay Teachers. I have a 100 chart that I randomly Googled and printed and laminated. And then over here, if you can see, and I don't have anything decorated that cannot be seen on camera. All right, so here, I printed all of these off of Teachers Pay Teachers. Like I said earlier, I went to Pinterest, typed in VIPKID, and it led me, a lot of the links led me to Teachers Pay Teachers. And these were free resources because I'm not paying for anything because I got this job to make money, not to spend my money that I made buying resources for the job. So these were free, and it had like, this was like maybe for a trial family or the trial lesson. And so this had like the grandma, grandpa, mom, dad. And then I think I found this one and another Teachers Pay Teachers that was free. And it could have been from the same lady. I don't remember her name. If I remember it and I think of it later, I will post it down below. So I got all of these from Teachers Pay Teachers. And so it makes it so much easier when I have a short notice class, because if I'm doing something, I don't have time to prep, and I only have about 15 minutes before class starts, then it's easy to just flip through the PowerPoint and then just grab the stuff that I already have laying out. I do keep a star. I think I used it this morning on one of my students. I do keep a star printout, so when I tell them, oh, you get a star, I point to, here it is. I point to the star and I'm all excited. Oh, you get a, and they go, star! And I'm like, yes! And so I use this every time I need to do like a reward system. Well, I use it for the older kids because some of them don't really care about the rewards. And then it's too much to keep saying, you get a 2. For me, that's too much. So I just do the star rewards. And I give them one at slide 5, slide 10, 15, 20, and the last one right before we go. So that's how I do my reward system. If I taught younger kids, I'm only intermediate, but if I had younger kids, then I would do the 2 and the other stuff and have all the little cute puppets. Level 3, you can do that with too, but they're a little more mature at that point. So I do have pictures of animals. I got all these pictures off of Google, and that was just decoration that I had up here, but then I ended up teaching the days of the week, so I did use these sentence strips that I made by hand on paper. So that's just about everything around me, and then I put my name in the background. I like to put my name in the background, especially now that I'm starting to get a lot of I cannot talk because it's 10 o'clock at night. Well, 10:44 to be exact. I get a lot of short notices, and I want them to go back and see my name in the video. So I make sure that that is in clear sight, because if they do sign up for a VIPKID and they want to find me, I want to make sure that they have my name right there in front of them. I don't know what their parent portal shows. I don't know what any of it looks like, but I'm doing that just in case. All right, so this video is already like 4 minutes in, and I don't like to have long videos because I don't like to watch them. So I don't think other people like to watch them either. If I think of anything else about like supplies and like how I prep, I'll put that link in. And some like things that I know, not put a link in, what am I talking about? I will make a video on it. Like I said, it's late, and I've been teaching 6th graders all day, and I'm not one to edit videos, so you get to see the true me. Okay, so I do keep a cup and a bowl, because one of the things that I was teaching was like, drink, and I drink, and then eat, and I eat, pretend to eat. And I also keep, I was gonna say I also keep this around me. Then I'm like, oh, I don't know where it is. I also keep a microphone near my table because I am a karaoke queen. I love to sing karaoke, and it's fun for the kids when you're singing a song. Like the months of the year, January, February, March, and April. And then I point the microphone to them and they lean in and they start singing. So these are some of the things that I have around me when I teach. Oh, and one more thing that I found on Teachers Pay Teachers that was free because like I said, I'm not spending money. I found these little feedback forms. I don't remember who posted it. I think it was the same lady that I got all this other free stuff from. She was nice to make it free. I think she understands us, or she understands me at least. So you can put the date up there. You put the time, what lesson it is. Was it a master class or a trial? And then you put the kid's name up here. So that way, if you have multiple back to back to back, like I've had before, I had about 14 in one night. And sometimes it's impossible to put the feed in 5 minutes because if you're like me and you have what they need to work on, what they need to pronounce better, what their strengths and motivations are, and just random notes about the kid, it takes a little longer to type that up. And I like to leave good feedback. So I do use this. I got it off Teachers Pay Teachers. So that helps me. So I can jot notes down and it's easy to write it. Okay, if I hear them mispronouncing something, then I just go ahead and write it in pronouncing or what I need to practice pronouncing. And to avoid looking down so much that then they don't think I'm on their phone, on my phone, I use my pen a lot in the camera. So this is actually my stylus too, and I use it on the screen because my screen is touchscreen, and it helps me to circle. I keep my pen in the camera at all times. Oh gosh, this video is already 7 minutes. So I keep this in the camera at all times. So when I do look down to write, it's like, okay, here we go. Okay, next, I want you to, okay. And that's how I take notes. That way I don't get feedback saying that I was looking down at my phone. And they may not like that I'm looking down. I don't know. Sometimes I try not to, and I try to write and still continue to look at the camera. So hopefully that'll help somebody too. All right. Well, this video is already 7 minutes, and I told you I was going to cut it off. Cut it off at 5 minutes. And I've talked too long already. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.